Yeah, so there's third density reality, fourth density reality, astral planes. There's all levels of the astral, uh, and there's dreamscapes and belief system territories. All these things are part of the get out of body and see what's going on out there. And the one of the bigger games that's being played, like in the physical universe, third density reality, it's the intergalactic exchange, commerce, war, peace, trade, business, politics. It's an intergalactic community of all kinds of ETs and humans interacting. So that's on third density reality, physical universe. When we go out of body, we have the ability to tune into fourth density reality. And we call it the greater reality while out of body. And it's greater than like ending up in the lower astral or ending up in a kind of a dreamscape world. It's a belief system territory sort of place, but you've created it with your own subconscious, and now you're fighting entities or you're fighting archons, you're duking it out, fist to fist, and that's it. You've got to fight with a guy. That's it. That's what you got going. If that's your thing, that's great. But a greater reality than just duking it out on the corner in some astral plane or some self-created dreamscape world or a belief system territory of very small scope, you can tune into what we call the greater reality, which is, it's like the physical universe, and the physical universe is like based on this greater reality. Like this is a simulation reality. This is a simulation of what? Of the greater reality. So the greater reality, when you get out of body, you can get involved with the ETs and the intergalactic community of experience that's going on in the multiverse. But we're just tuning into like what you would call fourth density reality. And there's the same thing on fifth density, sixth, that just keeps on going. But it's easy to tune into what is commonly called the fourth density reality or the greater reality. And this is where you interact with the greys, reptilians, dog species, intelligent humanoid, canine, or feline, or sea creatures, or squids, or all just insectoids of all kinds, highly intelligent, advanced beings with galactic space travel capabilities, and this community is going on. Now, in this community, there's also war. There's trade and trade agreements and peace agreements, but there's also a lot of warring and fighting going on. And in this arena of the greater reality, some people will go out there and they pick a side or they stay in the middle, but they're involved. They're either you're working for the good guys and you're out there on recon, or you're a diplomat, or you're a ground troop, you're a fighter pilot, you're a space commander of a mothership. But there's these things that each of us can and are engaged in this greater reality. So some people, when they go out of body, they're going to tune into this greater reality, and you're going to have a lot of memory and recall of this grand experience of civilization, intergalactic experience. But out of body, thus not physical universe, you're going to have to give it a label. What universe are you in? You're in a greater reality, belief system territory of, great expanse, and we just call it fourth density reality. And this is where a lot of action is going on, and a lot of people who are having memories of being abducted, or they're on a spaceship, or they're on another planet, in a beautiful big city somewhere. Oftentimes, this will be part of this greater reality. It's like the physical universe, but fourth density physical universe, sort of like. So, you can be playing. What kind of games are you playing? What are you involved in when you go out of body? Are you involved in, some grand adventure? Helping the beings of love and light that want to awaken and have more consciousness, and defend against what we would call the dark side, which is just the other side that is in control and domination, and they want to control and dominate humanity. And any other species they can get their hands on. That's what they do. So that's the kind of games that are being played in this world, in this physical universe, and in the higher realms. It's not the only games in town, but I'm just saying, the war and the fighting and the aspirations of the people on planet Earth and third density reality, we're being suppressed, and the truth of things are being withheld from us. And a lot of people want to wake up and know the truth. So there's this movement to awaken and be this. While there are others here on planet Earth who want to control and dominate and keep us from awakening to all we can be, so they can be the masters of us. So that's going on when you go out of body. But are you playing that game, or are you just, you just duking it out with a fucking reptilian somewhere? Picking a fight, or, beating up a thug in a corner somewhere with no greater understanding or context of the games you could be playing in this greater realities. So I just wanted to share that with you.
Yeah. So do you think the awareness and the games we're playing in the whole multiverse, like greater reality and astral realms and dreamscapes and stuff, is different for people who are into their own little world, that it's all about us, like me, my needs, and all those urges, and community who are more into interested not just me and my needs, but what's in this world, what's around me and stuff. Do you think it's different?
Yeah, it's the difference between somebody that likes to go out and have a fight. They like fighting. My dad was like that. He used to like to go to the bars at night when he was in 20s, and pick a fight. Him and his cousin, my cousin, hey, let's go out and have a few drinks and like fucking bullies. Pick a fight because they like punching each other in the face. And it's there's nothing wrong with it, but it's the difference between a mindset like that and an awareness like that, and somebody who, let's say, they live a peaceful life out in the country, and they've heard that we're being attacked by extraterrestrials. Well, I want to join the fucking Space Marines or some damn thing. Not because they like to fight, but because they want to help the cause.
Yeah.
And if you're really intelligent and you got a lot going for you, you can raise up in the ranks and go on special assignment, recon, or you get into the special ops missions, or you become an officer in the space program or something like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Makes sense.
So, now hey, I'm not saying like our secret space program that we have here in the physical universe is that. My little scenario of it wouldn't be great to join the Space Marines and be all you can be. No. Our secret space program is like, we'll abduct you when you're a little fucking kid and you're in, bitch. That's it. And when you're out, we're going to mind wipe you. Thank you. We used you. Goodbye.
Yeah.
It's different on this planet. This planet is already enslaved. It's already controlled and dominated way beyond belief. But keep the people in such a way that they don't know they're enslaved or imprisoned or just kept in the dark about what's really going on in the physical world, in the physical universe, in our solar system, in the galaxy, with all the interactive ET stuff that's going on right now. But the super rich power elite those in control get to play this vast space game of interaction, war and peace and commerce and trade. They're playing right now. But we don't get to. We're the sheep. We're the cattle. Shut up and, stay in your pen. They keep us busy with our football games and our computer games and keep us docile, and they don't want us to question things. They want us to listen to the propaganda and be nice little ignorant humans about it all. In the meantime, they're suppressing cures for cancer, cures for all kinds of fucking diseases, over Unity devices that would power every fucking thing and free us up, and we could have free housing, free food, and we could be this kind of world if it weren't for those who like to rise to the top and control and dominate everybody else. So that's the sort of thing that's going on right now.
I think it's very accurate.
I
think it's very accurate.
Yeah. So as far as the out of body thing goes, you can go out of body and play a big game, or you can go out of body and just pick a fight, or play a small game. And you'll know who you are, and if this is what you have been doing. In the out of body experiences I've had over the years, I found myself. Sometimes you'll move into alternate realities and stuff, and you find yourself in a lifestyle. I've been a diplomat. I've been just the explorer. Kind of like you explore and then you come back and you teach, that sort of thing. I've been a teacher in these other realms, and I'm just going over there to learn about the greater reality, and I come back. Sometimes I've been crew on huge space freighters, cargo ships, but military cargo ships, supporting the other troops. And sometimes I've been officer on board. Sometimes I've seen myself as a pilot, small spacecraft sort of thing. All kinds of things like that. But you do all this sort of things, and you're able to start putting it all in context. Time travel agent, like you move through time, and it's time cop detective, or private eye, rescuing some guy that got captured and moved in time, hidden away, kidnapped, and then hidden, but not hidden on a different planet so much as hidden in time.
Yeah.
So I was out chasing after that guy, rescued this guy, and said, hey, I'm one of the good guys, I'm here to take you back to your own time stream. Oh, good, years later I read about this sort of thing. People are writing these books about their time travel experiences. So yeah, it's like, how big is the game? How big is your awareness? And what's important to you?
Yeah.
It's sort of go.
For me, I've been the afterlife architect to the point where people die, any kind of beings die in a traumatic incident, and I'm the one who's gonna meet them and have their belief system territory created right in front of them, thousands of doors, billions of doors right in front of you, and you open a door and there's a reality for you, mountains, forests and stuff, and a person oh, I don't want to go there. He opens another door and there's a whole city, and he goes there and basically can stay there as long as they want, because they don't have to incarnate, but more just they're exploring their beliefs, their wants, their needs, and they have all the time, which doesn't really exist, but anything they want to do, they can explore, and then they find out what their goal is, what they're all about, and then they can move on. But it's not a place where, oh, I'm just gonna go and pick a fight and do something fun and have sex and something like that. I've been involved with going in underground bases and freeing hundreds and thousands and millions of beings from being tested with, abducted and stuff like that, destroying bases where they were pretty much helping beings from being sort of dominated and then their world taken over from. I've been in the galactic federations where they're like trying to decide the fate or like the sort of court, and they have all this laws and stuff, and it's like pretty amazing. So it's a big game out there.
Yeah, yeah. I've been involved in these, it's intelligence operations, part of the intelligence gathering that then you report back to the, the base and the guys that take all this intelligence, and they use it for diplomatic purposes, for peace treaties or, strategies for containment of bad guys encroaching in your space and all that stuff.
Yeah. For me, like I even have something like understanding what it's like to be an element, like like being water, being earth, being wind and stuff. But like being a thunder and lightning, I could have a point of view, like when the lightning bolt strikes and like just like sparks into every single direction, and I could perceive the point of view from every direction. I could feel the electricity run through me. I could be the direction, like, oh, I'm gonna go here, and to choose where I want to go in every sort of way simultaneously. And sort of it gives me like a greater understanding, but it seems like most of my movies are all about like learning and understanding like multiverse way more than just like, oh, I'm gonna have fun. It's not about fun, but more like just understanding and finding myself and other people and stuff.
Yeah.
That's my experience.
Yeah. So yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. Is this a good place to wrap it up?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay. Yeah, so if we upload this, hey, thanks for everybody for listening. And share your thoughts, your comments. In your comments, if you've had dreams or out-of-body experiences or just visualizations of these experiences in the greater reality, fourth density reality, you wake up and you're on another planet or an alternate timeline and you have a life there. Yeah, share your stuff. Okay, thank you.
Okay.